Hello everyone, this is Chachi, with me is Maxwell.
Hello.
Welcome back to the Final Fantasy V Forge of Fiesta. When we left off, we met up with the third of the Dawn Warriors, who are still alive, Xezat. He's the king of Baal, I think it's called.
I'm a child.
Yeah, I know. Same. And we are on a mission to destroy this tower, which is creating a shield around, I don't know, Lena's old now, a shield around Xezat's castle.
Okay, that's actually really cute, though, with the gray hair.
Yeah, it's a good effect.
Yeah.
It really sucks, because what happens when you become old is that your stats continually drop on a timer. Sort of like the HP loss you get after getting hit by an attack that causes slip.
Ah.
Okay, now a preemptive on 3 neons
You can
might
do this.
be better. Let's get some experience in money while we can. Wait, are these guys vulnerable to fire? One time find out. I don't not like it.
Yeah, it's not weak, but it's not...
Summon Grandpa! Ha, Elf Cape, take that.
Double elf cape. How do you feel about lightning?
Slightly better. Although she might just be holding a lightning staff.
Either way.
No, she's holding a frost staff, so that wasn't even with appropriate weakness.
Hey, Kami.
Kami, it's good to hear from you. I hope you are well. We just got started, and we're gonna hopefully have a nice relax. Ha, blocked, idiot. You good? Are you thinking about that tweet about the burger?
I am, but just calling someone idiot in that tone is just... It tickles.
It is kind of funny, yes. Speaking of which, later, idiots.
Discord go ping, Kami appeareth.
Ah. Pavlov's race car driver. No! The gravitator!
Oh no!
Okay, we're gonna stick around long enough for Ferris to heal all that off. Because Galuf got punched in the face. Okay, goodbye.
It's an interesting sprite, though. I love that cloak that it's wearing.
Yeah, it looks neat. The enemy design in Final Fantasy V is kind of a land of contrasts. We talked about it a little bit. No, don't want to do this.
Like the guy with the magnet.
Yes. Who is, if you notice, sharing a name with a Pokemon. Well, no, he's Magnetite.
Yeah, he's tight. Magnemite, isn't like stalactite, stalagmite?
You went to the exact place I was thinking about. Remember, everybody, Magnemites are the ones that are on the ground. Wait, what do these things do again? Oh god, they do level spells. Never mind, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Not risking that.
I don't have blue magic, so I'm not engaging with them.
Is this the remastered version or the OG?
This is...
Yes and no.
This is one of several remasters. The original never made it out of Japan and was released on the Super Famicom. The first time this came stateside, I believe, was in the late 90s or maybe the early noughts on the PSX, and that port was notable for its terrible translation. This version is on the Game Boy Advance and is considered the best one for Fiestas. Now that the Pixel remaster is going to be out in a couple of months, we'll see how that goes.
And some of them are out.
The first 3
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So, you know, maybe the remastered Final Fantasy V will wind up becoming the lingua franca, as it were, for Fiestas going forward, but
I'd be surprised.
just considering the ease of emulation, the fact that the translation is decent, and it has a lot of bug fixes and things in it, the GBA version is generally considered the one that is sort of the gold standard. Although, I mean, people do anything. Uh-oh, we got a message. We're over our Whisperweed, which is definitely a fantasy walkie-talkie, which I somewhat question the need for magical grass to be our walkie-talkie when the guy who brought us here did so in a submarine. An actual one, like with engines and screws to go underwater. we're in a technological tower beaming an energy shield. Just have a walkie-talkie.
My thing with the new remasters is the font is just awful.
Yeah, people were already patching that.
Yeah. But, like, how did anyone approve that? It's like, I understand, ease of reading, but you also want aesthetic.
Programming fonts is allegedly kind of hard, which makes it all the weirder because you'd think they would have put in an effort in order to make the game's presentation look better. I waffle a lot because there's a number of things in the remasters that have been released so far that look kind of good. Like some of the particle effects and things are neat, and they have little shiny stuff on the water and all that, and little details that are cute. But at the same time, I think it's just because of maybe residual traumas from ports past. It also feels like another lazy, cynical cash grab. Now, I will say that the music I've heard has been pretty good. So they got that going for them, which is nice. Oh, fuck. I've fallen in a hole.
Yeah, exactly, Kami. It's like a game series that is this fantastical. You need a font that matches that.
And so I would just like to give big shout-outs to the brave soul who did the needful and put in a font from the best Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. They put that in the Pixel remasters, and it looks great.
Nice.
Treasure.
What is the range difference between Whispergrass and Walkie-Talkie? Is a valid question, I think. It's like, you're going pretty high up in this
not
tower.
One of these fuckers.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, hang on a second. You need to calm down. Hata. I should have hasted. Oh well.
Hey.
Shiva-tan.
Hey, Eddie.
Organic quantum communication has both zero range and infinite range because of quantum. What are you holding? Frost Rod? Perfect. Grandpa, get him.
What are you holding? What have you got in your mouth?
Galuff, let me see. What do you have?
You know that he's that kind of old man that would do that, too.
Yeah, probs. Okay, so the stop gambit seems to be working, so I'm just going to keep doing that.
Because the experience.
Well, he's also guarding treasure, and I can't have it unless I kill him.
Ah, I see. I didn't notice it was a chest.
If there's anything you should know...
And he's going to be angry because someone shoved a red dragon into a chest.
Well, they didn't want to make a really big, like, 4-tile by, or 2-byte... Oh my god, my bones and organs. Golem, help. They didn't want to make a 2x2 big treasure chest graphic. Also, that would be suspicious. Ooh, that was a clutch golem. Okay.
Nah, I'm still gonna say that it was just shoved into a teeny tiny treasure chest.
I mean, that is funnier to imagine that it's made out of, like, silly putty or something. It was just really, really angry silly putty.
One of the first times I ever played D&D, the guy that was DMing told a story about how he had been running the campaign with the enemies sort of randomly generated in rooms. So he'd roll the dice, and whatever was, the dice rolled would show up in the room. And he said that he had planned out a small, like, 10 by 10 room. Maybe it was 20 by 20. It was tiny. Mm-hmm. And then the dice rolled an adult dragon.
Nice.
And
oh, not Comet. This one.
He did not cower from it, and instead had them open the door to a gigantic eye and a dragon that pleaded, "Oh, get me out of here!"
That's cute.
Yeah.
I've had an accident.
Oh no! Is the accident a dragon?
Gigantic.
Hey, Seawave.
Welcome to you. We are victorious. Good. Huzzah. Yeah, 6 job points also didn't go unappreciated. Gold hairpin...
I don't think that was worth it. The experience is always worth it.
It is and it isn't. The trick is that... Wait. who can even use the gold hairpin? Maybe it wasn't worth it.
I'm pretty sure, wasn't that? No, I'm thinking...
You're thinking of gold needle.
Yeah, I'm thinking gold needle.
Gold hairpin... I passed it.
Yeah,
oh, it's a helmet. So, that's...
Halves MP.
That's extremely valuable. And it's even better than I thought, because I was thinking of the gold hairpin from the next Final Fantasy game, which takes an accessory slot, which means we don't even have to give up an elf cape for it. So
nice.
we are going to stick that on one of our summoners.
Oh man.
Probably Lena.
Probably Lena, but Galuf would be funny just for the aesthetic of it. I know you don't actually see the hairpin, but
give
the old man a pretty pin.
Yeah, the problem really is that we lose defense and a little bit of magic, but also we get twice as much MP.
Oh my god!
Which is really good. I mean, it's virtually twice because we're losing 50%. Yeah. So summon Grandpa for $6. Speaking of which, I need to heal.
You got Summon Grandpa and you got Party Grandpa.
True. We are well covered on the front of gerontocracy. Should I actually put the Hypno Crown on him? I don't know. Let's see. Hypno Crown is heavier, but it's 1 more defense and 2 more magic defense. Yeah, why not? It doesn't really work as intended because we're not a Beastmaster, but the defense would be welcome. And now that we've got that, we can proceed up the tier to our ultimate destination, which is to get attacked again. No! That's my healer. For now. Oh hey, a save point. Wonder what that's about. I'm going to save in a different slot because I don't want to soft lock this, and there's a very real chance that we might, because if I haven't ground enough to beat this boss, we are in trouble. You're in trouble.
Maybe a save state and a different save spot too.
That's not a bad idea. Go way over there on the other side.
That way we got 2 avenues of
getting
the fuck out of here.
I'll be saying over. That's how you know it's two-way communication. He's busy putting down bombs to destroy the engine room. And now we gotta get rid of the antenna. Unfortunately, the antenna is under guard.
Of course. Because you don't just leave your antenna unguarded in your...
Yeah, that's why you wear an athletic supporter. Now pay with your blood. Behold, Atomo. This guy sucks.
Yeah, he looks like he sucks.
He just murders 2 of your party, and can I stop him? That would be cool. Okay, that didn't work. How about slow? Also didn't work. Good to know. We're just going to take a mulligan on those 2 turns because we need it. So Atomos' gimmick is that he tries to KO... I'm just going to fast forward through this cutscene. He tries to KO 2 of your party members, and then starts to pull them across the screen. If they get inside his sprite, they are removed from the fight for the duration of the fight, which means they cannot, for example, be revived.
Oof.
Yeah, it sucks. There it goes. No, Grandpa's up.
Hey!
Hey, we slightly made it. Okay, stop. That's the other thing, is that he's very, very fast. And he just keeps doing that until some people are dead. So we're going to haste Ferris.
Ferris, get on it.
Haste butts.
Okay. I'm a child.
Alright. Phoenix down. Yeah, we might not be able to put out enough damage to kill old Atomo before we're in deep shit. Alright, let's...
Talk about hauling ass. Thank you, Eddie.
Do I just have butt spam Comet? I might do that.
Everybody, Comet.
You know, the thing that really sucks is the person wearing the gold hairpin is the one who's dead. I'm not very bright, as it turns out.
I mean, it's not your fault that he targeted her.
Yeah, but I could have revived her. I do technically have unlimited mulligans in the form of the return spell, but I don't want to be here all night.
Yeah.
And you know what they say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
So you can't get her up now?
And he'll start casting Comet again is the thing. It's almost not worth it. I'm going to...
No one thinks to, just grab her ankles or anything.
Yeah, you'd think. He also has gravity, which can't kill you, so it's scary, but it's not, like, heinously threatening. I don't think he'll use Comet unless somebody's up, or unless everyone is up,
yeah.
So...
He won't, take someone out.
Ha! Sucker. Didn't work.
I guess that once he swallows someone, then the comet starts again.
You are correct. How'd you know? I think Type might be a better use of my MP at this point. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. But Chachi, why aren't you jumping? Well, jumping wastes a turn.
Yeah.
For not much more damage. Don't make me old. God damn you. Yeah, Atomos is not mowing me down with rods from God, but he's certainly not being kind. Yeah, this guy's definitely going. Ah!
Hey, Tyrion.
Ah! There's actually multiple. How many faces can you see on Atomo?
The kids' coloring book for Final Fantasy V. Coloring an activity book, sorry.
There you go, thank you. Ooh, Lena's starting to get close to that door. Right, so Ferris's stats suck now. She's doing less magic damage than the Dragoon.
Cast Stop on Lena and she'll stop moving.
Man, wouldn't it be nice if that's the way it worked? Out of here, you fucking bastard. You know, I wonder... no. Okay, we have to try a move. Okay. That's not good. Item, Phoenix down, Lena. Damn it. Okay, he got Galuff, and if he gets less than ideal.
Oof.
Alright, so...
Oh, they're moving fast.
Huh? I'm trusting you with this.
So she doesn't return to her original spot.
No, she doesn't.
That's rude.
It's extremely rude.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Okay. Whew. So we didn't get any experience for Galuff and Ferris. However, that is one swing at a Tomo, and I'm okay with that, because this guy is really stressful to fight. And I'm here to have a good time, not spend an hour fighting a Tomo.
Screaming Lord has been defeated.
The Lord of Scream. Also known as me.
Now let us leave before you blow things up.
No, that's cool. Just jump off the tower.
Uh-oh.
Reverse Tonberry. Very well spotted. That's good.
Yeah, actually.
And I got to imagine that as horrifying as Tonberries are, if you just reached down one's throat and grabbed and turned it inside out, it would probably look like a Tomo. That or it would be Jim Henson's hand. Max gets it.
Y'all jump. And hope that the Windrake hears you on the way down.
It's true. It's not easy being that small and that full of rage. You know, that's... Now that I think about it, like... Do Tonberries ever really give you money that's very good in Final Fantasy games? That might be their problem, is they're very small and they have no money. So just imagine the kind of stress they're under. That's why they're stabbing people.
They make their stress go away.
Yeah, it's transference. They transfer it to other people. Because you know what stresses me being out? Getting stabbed.
Hell, just seeing a Tonberry.
The thing is at a safe distance, I quite like a Tonberry. I think they're cute. They're not fast. Like I could outrun a Tonberry at a brisk walk.
Time to throw Grandpa over our shoulder and jump off.
Yep, literally. Buzz just knocked him out. Oof.
When is this going to come out for the Pixel remasters?
I want to say that they're expecting this one to be released in... Somebody released the dates, and I think 5 is like September. Maybe October? It's in the next couple of months.
Relatively soon.
Yeah.
But I mean, the first, at least the first one, I don't think is like absurdly long.
It's not.
Because, you know, old RPGs. There's only so much space you could fit on those things.
Yeah, 2 I have no idea, and I want to keep it that way, because I've already seen Star Wars, and I am not enticed by the gameplay of 2. 3 is kind of long, at least by NES JRPG standards.
Oh, Galuf.
3 is...
You ass!
Galuf is sad.
Oh, it's another one of his friends dead.
Please pray for this grandpa. But not too hard, because he's already pretty powerful.
Guido's... Oh, right. The sage.
Yeah, we're
the sage that sunk.
Yeah, we're laboring under the extremely optimistic assumption that he didn't die when the entire island was drawn under the ocean surface, so, you know.
Hey, Lady Long.
We're actually not all that doomed right now. We got past Atombo on the first try, so, we're like 50% doomed. It's fine. Galuf is just having problems, because...
He's having a moment.
Yeah.
Having a sad. Understandably so. I mean, he only just found out that one of his friends is dead. And then the other one...
Let me in.
Just, like, immediately turns around and does a suicide mission. And the third one is sick. Possibly dying.
Let me in. I know there's a way to get into the submarine. Maybe it won't let me do it yet. Okay, well I'll just find the nearest settlement and sleep this off. Let's see. I am close to fucking nowhere, but probably not all that far away from Xezat's fleet, so... everything's better down where it's wetter, is what they tell me outside the champagne room.
Well, you don't get attacked by things down here.
Bold of you to assume.
Okay, well, you're wandering around and not getting attacked by things.
Yeah,
like that.
I don't think things actually attack you on the ocean floor, which is nice.
Yeah. You can knock on... They can knock on the outside, but it's not like you're going to open the door and let them in.
I might just have to go around the Wiggler, hit that town to the north. You know what? We're gonna go around the Wiggler on the DL. I'm just gonna enjoy this nice quiet music for a minute. Where are we? Okay, proceeding. This is the part of the game that starts to get a little hazy for me because I've played it the least amount. I kind of get tired of the game around Atamo because Atamo's gimmick really sucks to deal with.
True. But if something knocks hard enough to cause a leak, then you surface real fast.
Well, I mean, you're
and hopefully
probably dead.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it. Hi.
Hey, I know this end.
A door killed my grandpa. Can I sleep here? Alright, everything's fine. How are we doing on... Okay. So Ferris has still not some mastered Time Mage yet. That's fine. I don't know how to tell how far people are along in this. I would need to refer to a spreadsheet or something, and I'm not doing that because that's for nerds. So let's spend some of our ill-gotten gains buying items, and then we'll go look for Guido. I need none of this. I got plenty of ethers right now. Didn't actually use any going through that dungeon. That was a surprise. I used my feats. We'll buy some more potions. And some high potions. Need some more Phoenix Downs. Yeah, let's get some gold needles. Probably don't need a huge amount of the rest of this. Yeah, like 10 mallets, it's probably sufficient. For now.
You've got your mallet.
It's true. However, I don't have my Muriel.
Yeah, rest in peace, Thea White.
If you haven't watched it, seek out Courage the Cowardly Dog sometime. It is a sincerely good, weird horror cartoon. It helps because it's really funny.
Also, like, super sentimental at times. It's just a dog trying to protect his mom.
Yeah.
And I do, as sad as her passing is, I do love the fan art that has come out of it. It's all very...
I'm terribly sorry for your loss, but this is tremendous content.
Well, it's just, you know, when someone who had that kind of effect on people's childhoods passes, there's always a bittersweet.
Yeah.
The you know, the memories that people share of how important that thing was to them, and the art of that shows just how much they're missing this person that, you know, they probably never met, never knew that the artist existed, but this person had so much effect on their lives.
Damn!
Woo!
We will be leaving the Ironback alone. Possibly coming here later. I think there's a summon hidden in here, but I'm not up to the task yet, apparently, because that was a full health Dragoon that just got killed. So we're gonna look elsewhere for our adventures for the moment. No, I get what you're talking about, though. It's nice to be able to commiserate, you know, with others who appreciated a thing.
As far as Oracle, we have not gotten that yet.
Yeah, Oracle... Are these the controls? Yes. Oracle has to happen after we get to a certain point in the game, so it's technically available to us, but I do not have the large gun required to go get it. Could be worse. Could be Necromancer, which requires you to beat the post-game dungeon in order to access.
It's stupid.
It's extremely stupid, and it's not even that good of a reward. Okay. These rocks. Y'all got any adventure in here? Can I get a hot surface? There we go. Danger, hot surface. Don't touch. Oh my god! Guess what these guys do?
Cure each other, I assume.
You're right. Well done.
Unload on all of them.
Yeah, I don't think we really even think they're that worth fighting, but we do have half-price Titans, so we're gonna make use of it. Yeah, take that. Self-cured meat. Precisely. Tonight we feast on a brace of conies. They sealed something beautiful in the forest to the east. From desire oftentimes comes evil. I'm gonna check every one of these barrels because I'm a pathological murder hobo. Let's see, this is a non-hidden piano, which I'm going to play out of habit, I suppose. That makes, I think, one more before we get the song, but it doesn't matter because we don't have Bard. Ah, if you look in a hole in a tree, you might get bitten on the face by a squirrel. And along the road leading into the forest. Good to know. Nothing hidden in the walls. I think Moor is where we can get some presents.
Presents?
Let's see. In it's the item shop. I don't think they sell anything we're really excited about. No. We got cottages. Let's hold off on cottages for right now. We got
you got
plenty of those.
6. You're not going to speed through the cottages.
Sentient Forest of Moor protects the seals. Oh, okay. The plot thickens. No one can enter the forest to the east. No one, you say? Well, we're gonna go talk to no one, I guess.
My name is no one.
Air Knife has more attack than our lance, which is a compelling argument. Doesn't double jump damage, but we're not jumping. Yeah, let's get Little a knife as a treat. No, not the bone. God damn it. This one. Need to sell that mithril armor while I'm thinking about it. Where are you? Mithril helm and just clean this up a little bit. Got a bunch of cruft in here. Can't use whips. Goodbye. Can't use harp. Can't use bow. Can't use bell. Can't use moonring blades. Fuff. There's the mithril armor. Shoot. You might ask, Chachi, why don't you sell the bone mail? And that's because I'm not a coward. Okay, goodies in there. Y'all got an armor shop? Yeah, I walked right by it. Don't know why. Just eyes glazed right over the shield. Ah, diamond gear. Let's see. And special hats.
Nice.
Diamond plate. A girl's best friend. That's old-fashioned of you. Now, we do want luminous robes, I think. We want 2 nice hats, because we have a very nice hat.
Yeah, the hairpin stays.
And then we want diamond shield and helm.
Good thing you've got all this money.
Yeah, that's why I held off on some things. Sadly, we don't have enough for a whole lot of robes, so we're going to get 1 robe, and then hope that some resale will help us out a little bit on the conversion. Alright. Optimize, bone mail, no, diamond armor, yes. Gauntlet? Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Thunder Rod. Gold Hairpin. Elf Mantle, go back, put on our elf cloaks, because we don't want to lose those.
You don't need an armlet. You are a caster.
Well, I mean, more defense is better, but the 25% chance to dodge is even better than that. So,
yeah.
What are you going to do? Where's the healing rod? There you are. Okay. Let's sort this out. This is the best part of an RPG, is managing your menus.
You have so many items.
It's true. That's why we're going to get rid of some of them. Mage Mashers can go. Mithril Knife can go. Main go. Nah, we'll hold on to it for sentimental reasons. Dancing Dagger. Nah. Ancient Sword. Mithril Sword can't use. Great Sword can't use. Blood Sword can't use.
Well, you're there you go. You've got the money you needed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do. We don't need these plumed hats. Hypno Crown is now obsolete. It's worth a bucket of money. Look at that.
Woo!
Oof. Thank you, Hypno Crown. Green Beret is obsolete. Ribbon, we can't use that. That's only for dancers. Wizard hats are now obsolete. Gold Helm. Ninja suit we can't use. Got a little bit too overeager with the B button. Alright, and then we need 2 robe, please. One more around the Wiggler. There we go. There. Good. Menu is sorted. You know what we should do? We should save the game.
Yeah.
I've done that for a hot minute.
Not since you, before you fought,
Atomo.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not really keen to do it again. Okay, I think there's more to do and more, so...
This losing progress is not cool.
Yeah, it really stinks on ice. Anything in the well? No. Oh well. Don't you hurt me. I don't think there's anything hidden down here. Maybe in the grass?
Why would you put this all the way here and not put something here?
Yeah, it's, I mean...
Rude!
We're just looking at the water, I guess.
It's like making a waterfall that doesn't have something behind it.
Yeah. Which is against the law, as a matter of fact. If you put a waterfall in a video game and you put something behind it, you will face prosecution. What's in here? Yes, okay. Are you a time wizard? Yes! Yes! Putting on my Sicko shirt and buying Hastiga.
Now you can make things old.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Sloga, you already have that. I get it. Yeah.
Oh, so it won't let you buy.
Yeah, it won't let you buy it again.
Nice. Yeah, Comet Sloga and Return all came at the same time. So.
Let's get Gravaga. Yeah, just get all this crap. Okay. And away we go.
No reason not to have it. You've got the money.
I mean, you know, saving money is good. Like, just don't be a fool, kids. A penny saved is a penny earned. But at the same time, if you have the ability to rapidly age your enemies into dust, consider investing.
The Final Fantasy X was released 20 years ago spell.
Don't like that. Well, time happened again. Oh no. I know there's a thing. Let me in. Get in there. Do I go in this way? Am I being fooled by this shed?
I think so. I think it's just a door it's just...
I'm pressing the wrong damn button. Also, it's locked.
Oh!
Well, fuck me, I guess. That's where the chicken knife is hiding.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
So you need to trigger something that will open that door.
Yeah, I haven't hit the event flag yet.
We need that knife.
Now I think I'm not supposed. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here yet. However, I am going to take the opportunity to harm these nerds by way of Discount Titan. Guess what mini magicians do?
Mini the spell?
You're right. Well, they also steal your MP, little bastards. I'm not going to sit for this.
How dare. Well, I was going to say I bet the trees are weak to fire, but they appear to be on fire, so...
They're kind of weak to fire. Hey, level up for me. It was all part of my plan. Okay, so we went to Moor, and
the
got our butts kicked a little bit.
the king's army, doesn't mind that you've just gone off with their probably very expensive submarine.
Nobody asked where the submersible went.
Never went back and said, "Hey, the king is dead."
Long live the king.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that helmet of his probably flew all the way back to Baal, so... Oh, this is the island where we got abducted. Ah, memories.
Good times.
Are there random encounters here? Can I get a free tent? That would be cool. Appears to be no. I think they took the random... Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Cool, free tent.
Nice.
Take that. Alright, off we go. Let's see. Getting closer to Guido's shrine. There's something relaxing about being on the water.
As long as the water is calm. If the water is not...
It takes some getting used to, but even a little bit of chop is not too bad. Really, the big problem is, like, if you're not used to it, seasickness is a real bastard.
Oh yeah.
Can I save out here? No.
Well, there it is.
All right, let's have a little nap. And we will go into the undersea shrine, which I'm sure will be completely safe.
I mean, not too long ago, it was the above-ground shrine.
Yeah.
Not quite the same tone.
This is what happens when you don't make sure that your foundation is well sealed against water.
Sleeping in our comfortable chairs.
Yup. Alright, let's go.
I'm guessing it used the... the idea that you put a glass underwater upside down real quick and it traps all of the air, so it stays...
Nope, not dealing with that. Aspic goes in food from the 1970s, not in my random encounters. No.
I dare say it shouldn't go in food from the 1970s either.
Yeah,
it did, it shouldn't.
Stop trying to make Aspic happen. It's not going to happen. Okay. So the gimmick here is that all of these chests are in fact pressure plates, and they open different doors. I don't remember which door is the right one, so we're going to be here for a while.
Oh boy.
Thankfully, we are so damn fast that we can kind of get away with just skedaddling.
As long as it's not going to be a problem later.
Okay, so we did need to do that. That's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Then... Is it clockwise? Is that the move? Do I just go around the outside? Around the outside, around the outside?
God, it's gonna give you that text every time.
Sure is.
Ugh. Stop. No. Just...
Hey, here's a guy I could learn blue magic from, were I inclined to, and had blue magic. Is this the way out? Did I just bamboozle myself?
Kind of weird because that wasn't the one that was... CB, thank you for the resub.
I appreciate your support. Welcome to you. Hope you are having a fine evening. We are spending our fine evening wandering around in a cave full of monsters. You know, like you do. I don't even remember what those guys do. I think they just cast Vampire. So that was a cul-de-sac. Let's do this one. Nope.
Yeah, I hear, old man.
No, old man's making us get out of there. Well, fucked it. Alright.
Some people build walls. Other people go into caves to bottom the ocean to fight monsters.
What, do you not? Let me live my life. Thank you.
I mean, if I was given the option...
Okay, so everybody remember where we parked. The middle chest is how we leave.
We were talking about that a bit earlier. There are elements that are not bad about them. Like music.
Yeah.
Some of the visual upgrades. But, font, no.
Yeah, it's weird. They have both bad and good presentation at the same time.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's remaster. Also, like...
1, 2, and 3 are out.
I just do not care for the art style. It looks washed out. Also, at least in Final Fantasy 1, they extremely reuse sprites from this game. Like, the townspeople are just Final Fantasy 5 townsfolk. I don't know why people are so afraid of, like, vibrant colors. It's as though we never left 2012.
The brown era.
Now everything's just sort of like pastels, which are fine, I guess, but, you know, not if you want to cultivate a certain aesthetic, and the aesthetic really should be like Addams Family. Go for that.
I mean, this is technically a GBA.
Yeah.
So it would make sense for if they're using GBA sprites to...
Now he's Ifrit. Goodbye, Ifrit. What are we talking about, the Final Fantasy 1 GBA? Oh my god, stop it.
Darren was sure that the sprites in the remaster were just the Final Fantasy 1 GBA sprites.
Some of them are. Overworld assets, I think, are reused from GBA Final Fantasy 1. I don't know how they managed to do something that was both lazy and clearly, like, had a little bit of heart in it at the same time. I guess maybe some of the developers were like, man, I really want to do a good job on this. A turtile!
Oh, turtle friend. Don't ride on it, it'll die!
I'm gonna chase this turtile. Hello?
Aw, cute turtle.
Here's the turtile.
Turtle's a sage.
What's up with this turtle? I'm gonna hit it.
But no. But no!
Yeah, hey, even if this were not a magical, like, 900-year-old wizard turtle, you shouldn't bully turtles.
Actually, you shouldn't really touch turtles. They a lot of germs and things.
So, one has been rebalanced somewhat, largely by the fact that they made a lot of the spells work, as opposed to the original Final Fantasy 1 where about half of them just didn't. So yeah, that is a rebalance in its way.
Yeah. Galif, couldn't you have just said, hey, stop it. This turtle's the sage.
Or, like, brief them?
Yeah.
You know, here's what to expect. The start of Final Fantasy 1 can be a little tricky.
Yeah, that's about all that I played on the GBA as well. I did not get very far.
Yeah, we had to talk to Guido so we could go to the forest. Ah.
So he's an evil tree.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Don't interrupt me. Guido is so sassy.
I do like that, though.
He wants something in the woods. Well, we gotta go get it. We're going to the woods.
Hey, can you open the shed that's in more?
Take this with me.
6 is a very good one, though, Lady Long. It's the one number game that I have played the most of. Still haven't beaten it. Hey, Tyrion, the important thing is that you have fun with it.
Yeah, like, if you're enjoying yourself, then enjoy yourself. You're not hurting anybody by buying a thing. Yeah. Unless that thing is, like, a slave, in which case, don't do that.
Yeah,
but,
and also, like, maybe right now don't be supporting Activision Blizzard, but...
Yeah, like, if you are making choices that appear prudent and are not knowingly harmful, then, like, why would people judge that?
Yeah.
And it really could be worse. They could be charging full price for all those things. So...
Hey, I've lost count of how many times I've rebought Ocarina of Time. If you enjoy a game enough to buy it multiple times, and fuck it.
There's also something to be said for what constitutes rebuying a game. If a game is meaningfully different on re-release, like the difference between the Super Nintendo version of Final Fantasy IV and the Nintendo DS version of Final Fantasy IV, it's not quite the same as just going out and getting a copy of the game. Now, you know, the story is the same, of course, and there are not a massive number of changes between the Super Nintendo version and the DS version, but there are enough, you know, to justify. It was what, $40? Like, that's justifiable. If somebody were asking you to spend $60 on the pixel remake of Nintendo, like OG NES Final Fantasy 3, then sure, tell them to go piss up 6 feet in the air and see if they don't get wet. But I mean, it's like $12.
CB, you have no idea how badly I want that.
What?
N64 games on the Switch Online.
Be nice.
Yeah. Like, I respect the NES. I enjoy the SNES. But the N64 is the system that really got me into Nintendo and gaming at that level. Like, I played a lot of SNES games. I had the Super Nintendo. But aside from, like, the Donkey Kong countries and the Marios and Kirby, I had nothing but franchise games, like licensed games. You know, Aladdin, Lion King, you know, Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday, Animaniacs, all of those. Like, if it didn't have a name that I already knew attached to it, I did not get it. The N64 is where I started to actually try things other than platformers. And I love it. It's my favorite system. And I really want those games to be accessible again, because they can be difficult to emulate.
Yeah. And if they're not getting sold, then how else do you play them?
Exactly.
I wonder if the chicken knife joint is open now. Let's take a look. Ha, you're trapped. Wiggle those legs, moron. Let me in. I want my scaredy cat shiv.
Yeah, if it was like, hey, pay this, you know, pay us like $30 and you'll get all of the N64 games, you know, that we release, I'd probably do that. Especially if they can manage to get the rare games back. You
mean the ones by rare, or
yes.
The ones that are rare?
The ones by rare. The Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, you know, Donkey Kong 64, Jet Force Gemini. Like, I know there's a lot of problems with those. And, you know, even the Banjo-Kazooie games are not perfect, but I love them.
Can't believe you're not naming the best rare game on the system.
Which one's that?
Perfect Dark.
Never actually played Perfect Dark.
So think GoldenEye, but
I know what it is. I only really ever played GoldenEye with a friend in multiplayer mode, so
yeah.
They are rare now because Rare made them. Thank you for the donation.
Yeah, appreciate that. We're looking for a little treasure in this forest. What? Gala jelly. The jelly you take to the gala.
I know Chicken Knife is relatively late in the game, but not end game, I don't think.
Yeah,
like, isn't there another?
It might be once you get to World 3.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's another world entirely.
I'm not going to enforce spoiler rules on Final Fantasy V. This game has been out longer than maybe some of the people watching the stream have been alive, so who gives a shit?
Yeah. Like, there's a time limit on spoilers, and this is well past it.
There are some experiences that are so damn good that I will insist on a nearly unlimited statute of limitations, but, like, I can count the number of games I can think of that fall into that category on one hand.
Which games?
Kid Icarus Uprising, Nier, I would say. Nier just is, man. If you've never played Nier, don't watch a Let's Play and don't watch a stream. Go play Nier. You've got ways to do it. If you have a PS3, get yourself a copy of Nier, because Pop Nier is best Nier. Or hell, buy the remaster and support more Nier, because damn, that game is good.
Yeah. Like, Replicant's not our ideal, but you know what? If that's how you can get it, then go for it.
I mean, Nier Replicant, Nier Replicant has the advantage over Nier Gestalt of having more modern gameplay, and the gameplay of the original Nier, I think, was fine, but when you say the words third-person action game, these days there is an expectation tied to that, which is more aligned with, like, Bayonetta or Devil May Cry than, like, PS2 Rygar. And Nier's combat, while being adequate, was not standout. However, the presentation was fucking incredible.
Yeah. And I feel like the motivation for Papa Nier is stronger than Replicant Nier, but
there's a goodie in this forest I don't want to miss.
But I'm also an only child, so I don't really understand, you know, the bond between siblings. And if you were suddenly confused because we have our regular in the chat that I call Sis, we're actually just really, really good friends. That she and I, when we met, were so similar in looks, mannerisms, and taste that everyone assumed we were siblings, and it just kind of stuck. So now she's my little sister.
Yeah, it's a bit of an in-joke. Here's the thing, is Papa Nier getting invented for American marketing was the smartest thing they did. Because, one, it may well have gotten the occasional person who was like, oh, there's an androgynous Japanese anime-looking protagonist on this box. I don't want that. But also, the writing for Pop, like, Jameson Price is a good voice actor. Like, Poppinator is extremely well characterized. At me on Twitter. I will fight on this hill and you will die on it.
Damn. And Lady Yulong, that's rough losing your DS.
Oof.
That's a lot of good games.
Yeah, the DS, it sounds cynical to say, but the DS, right, it had a good library for the same reason the PS2 had a good library, because there's just a shitload of games on it. But I feel like, had as good or maybe even better of a ratio than the PS2. Like, there were just some straight bangers on the DS.
Yeah, and a lot of experimental stuff.
Mm-hmm. Meteos, which I didn't appreciate at the time, but I think is a sincerely good game. It's just, my brain is a little bit too small for it, is all.
And me and all puzzle games.
Isn't that where Professor Layton got its start?
Yep.
Yeah. We got Layton likers in the chat and
in the house
and in the stream, I believe.
Yeah, yes. I still need to play Layton and Phoenix Wright.
Okay, I came from there. There's a really, really good shield in this forest, and I don't want to leave it behind. Yeah, if you got a 3DS, you at least have that consolation. Like, unless you have one of the ones that doesn't have a DS cartridge slot, which I don't think that's actually a thing, because they all just fit in the same slot.
Yeah.
So it's not like a DSi where they didn't have the GBA slot. And if you have an extremely big brain like me and saved your GameCube and Game Boy Advance players, you don't even need an old school DS or DS Lite because you've got a way to play GBA games.
The problem I had with the Phoenix Wright games that I played was that some of the objections that you needed to make to continue the story were just...
leaps of logic?
Yeah, like, didn't make any sense until you followed the story, but you had to go back and redo the entire conversation all over again to get it right, and it was obnoxious.
Yeah, I also have a working GBA. I had a working GBA, and I sold it because at the GameStop where I worked, some absolute numpty, some complete dumb fuck, brought in a limited edition NES GBA, and weirdly enough, it had almost the exact same like dings and smudges as mine. So I went, you know what? I'm just gonna buy that. Works great, and I get to look at a little nostalgia every once in a while, which, like, nostalgia is mind poison. Do not let it consume your life, but every once in a while it does feel good. Just a little bit. Like, just a little nostalgia as a treat.
You say while I'm looking over at the SNES 3DS that you were so excited the day that was announced.
Well, it had been rumored for years, and I told you at that time, if they release a Super Nintendo themed 3DS, I am buying it.
You did.
And the reason for that is because your N64 is my Super Nintendo. Mm-hmm. We were very fortunate children. We had a decent number of consoles when I was small, but the Super Nintendo was mine. I got it for Christmas when I was little. I remember I got it with a copy of Donkey Kong Country because my parents didn't know any better. Bless their hearts. Sorry to anybody who likes Donkey Kong Country. Have fun.
That was my first console game.
I know, and there's nothing. I mean, it's not like.
I know, it's not a series for everyone.
Yeah, it's not a bad game. It's just not that great to me. Is this the one? Are you? No, that's a cottage. Where's that damn shield? Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So that's how the 3DS happened.
I think that's correct, Lady Oolong.
Does the 3DS not take original DS carts? I believe it does.
I know there was something like
there was a version of OG DS that didn't have a Game Boy Advance port, is what I think I was thinking of. What the hell is this? I don't remember if this is bad or progress or something, so I'm gonna... Are you a save point?
Yeah, I don't think the 3DS has a Game Boy port.
No, it doesn't have a GBA port.
Yeah. But yeah, the 3DS takes DS games.
Yeah.
I know because I've played a whole bunch of them on my 3DS.
Yeah, I'm still sort of slowly grinding my way through Dragon Quest IV, and I'm using my 3DS for that.
Nintendo has often been good about backwards compatibility, but then they slowly phase it out with each generation. And
it's sort of bittersweet because they got a lot of really dumb ass backwards ideas about other things. But at the very least, like when you bought a Wii, you can still play your GameCube games in 480p even, which was an upscale from the GameCube, which I thought was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And the Wii Woo played Wii games. Although that one was weird, because like some of them didn't run so well. I have House of the Dead Overkill for Wii, and that runs like hot garbage on Wii U. Holy smokes.
Yeah, Eddie, I thought that there were some DS games that could not be played on the 3DS for some reason, but I never really knew why. So I guess it's got to be that.
It would be like Boktai 1 and 2, Guitar Hero. There's another one that was fairly prominent, but I can't remember for what it is for the life of me. Are you the Aegis Shield?
Could not tell you.
Morning Star? No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you're right about that too.
Oh no, Lady Oolong.
Getting close to a point of no return on this. God damn it.
Yeah, like there.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Oh, jeez. Oh, beans.
That fucking bear has been telling you guys one thing for the last 80 years, and y'all can't listen.
Yeah, I actually almost never actually use the 3D elements of the 3DS. Because I'm just not a fan of it. It sort of hurts my eyes to look at. But you don't need it. You just need to enjoy the games. There's Trish.
There we wanted. So this is an interesting item. This chest will be here after this cutscene. However, it doesn't contain the Aegis Shield anymore. It becomes the Flame Shield, which absorbs fire and I think makes you vulnerable to ice.
Versus the Aegis Shield, which...
the Aegis Shield, I think, can be used by fewer classes, but it can absorb magic in general.
Ooh.
And Dragoon can use it, so that's why I actually went to the trouble.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It has almost as good as defense as the Diamond Shield, which more fool me. I spent,
all that money.
$5,000 on a Diamond Shield I don't need, but whatever. I had more to spare. Also, you're on a time limit, so you have to get to the shield fast, or the Moogle comes out and saves you. I think you might. Are you on rails for this part? I don't remember. Just ignore that hole for a second. You got any more treasures in here? Were we talking about the 3DS's 3D function?
A little bit.
So yeah, I actually I can't use that without feeling physically ill, because I have glasses, as you might be able to tell from the little graphic up there, and my nearsightedness comes from an astigmatism, and astigmatic eyes do not play well with the kind of 3D technology that the 3DS uses, where they have like two images that are sort of overlaid. Or how exactly does it work? I can't remember. The point is that I found out the hard way because I was like, man, I want to fucking barf after.
Yeah, I also actually have astigmatism. Mine's light. I don't need glasses for it. It's only in one eye. Yeah. But I've had it since middle school.
The thing that's really a pain in the neck is like, at least for me, the 3D on the 3DS works really, really well. Like, I can see it, it looks good, but it just makes me...
It makes you sick.
It makes me want to hurl after like 5 minutes. Okay, now I can leave.
Like, heal first.
Right.
Let the fire burn out.
Yeah, see? Chest is empty.
Well, yeah, because you emptied it.
There is a case to be made for getting the flame shield instead of the Aegis shield, because I think the flame shield works more... Wow, okay, we're gonna heal that off of Ferris. I think the flame shield works more reliably than the Aegis shield or something, but like, meh.
Yeah.
You know, if I made an oopsie whoopsie, if I didn't do the correct speedrun strat, somebody will tell me, and we'll get on with our lives.
It's also a case of like, okay, you can sometimes block all magic versus always block fire magic.
That's a cute touch, is that now all the chests have just ash in them.
Heh. But the chests are fine.
One thing about demo 3DSs is they often got broken. Like people would just mess up the sliders and stuff. So not to like say, oh no, the 3DS was fine. It was, you know, or like the technology is fine and perfect and it would never go wrong. It could have just not worked for you as well. Like some people just, you know, they just can't see that kind of 3D all that well. But it is also true that sometimes people just break the damn things.
Yeah. People are rough on demo objects.
The original 3DS gave you headaches, but the new one worked better. My 3DS is a new one. Maybe I should try that. That's a spooky sprite. A little early, but I appreciate your spirit. Okay, where am I going?
That bridge, I guess.
I think I went the wrong way, because that's the bridge back to Moore. Stop it. Holy shit. Why can't you guys be funny turtiles like Gito? 665, this is bullshit. I don't want to be the person who lives across from the beast. Where the fuck is it? Flame Tongue. It's a sword that has fire on it.
But
I believe it's a night sword, which means the Dragoon can't use it.
yep.
Dragoon is spear and knife and spear. It's knife and fork time with your Dragoon to eat these gala jellies.
Delicious. And by delicious, we mean run the fuck away.
Yeah. I think I'm about to walk into a boss fight, which means I should have healed, but we'll manage. If it goes bad, I'll just cast Return. If it goes really bad, then I'll go back to a cheater's save.
You could drop a cheater's save now.
That's true. Could do that.
Because it's been a while since you did.
Okay. I have an opportunity to heal.
3DS works with polarizing rows of pixels. Basically, the rows of pixels on screen are alternating in a way that the console can block them from emitting light to the left or right, respectively. Interesting.
And then the sliders for adjusting that ratio. Like, physically, I don't remember exactly how. You just sort of, like, hold it at the appropriate distance and then dial it in. It's pretty clever when it works.
I'm just fine just not even using it, really.
Yeah, I mean, 3D is a gimmick. Like, it's not... It's
always been a gimmick.
It's not make or break, but when it works, it is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, it does sincerely look pretty neat. Okay. Now we will cheater save. Because we're inside this magic tree, which ate us.
And we know what else came from a magic tree now. Something sealed. Oh yeah, major props to Nintendo for just trying things on most of their systems.
Yeah, it is nice that, like, so the thing that I really appreciated when they first released the Wii, and even before they released the Wii, is that there had been a long period of kind of creative stagnation in terms of how you approached the medium. You played games, with a pad, and longer was better. And the fact that they went wide in that, okay, we're going to just try something new and not go for raw processing power and graphical fidelity, as opposed to tall, like the competitors did, I just think was a useful step in the evolution of video games as an entertainment medium. I don't know why I had to pause to do that. I guess because it's hard for me to think sometimes. But that's my thing.
You know, it pushes the boundaries. If you're only building tall, then you're just going to keep building taller. You know, build wide, explore what you can possibly do, and you're going to get a wider range of possibility. It's like, yeah, you might have great graphics, but it's still just going to be the same, the same thing over and over, versus, what if we try making this as a system that can go to portable as well as docked?
Yeah.
What if we use a joystick instead of a directional pad? What if we do motion controls? Some of them are just going to be gimmicks. Not all of them are going to work out. But you know what? They tried, and that's going to encourage more exploration in other ways. And I fully respect Nintendo for that.
It's just nice to think about every once in a while. How do you guys feel about Titan? Okay, not bad, but I don't think I want to leave that.
Exactly, Lady Long.
So
if you focus on tall, you just get a better PC, basically. Yeah. It's the same thing, it's just stronger, faster, better. But it's not trying new things.
Didn't work. Okay. Let's do that one.
These guys are getting a lot of crits.
Yeah. Well, because critical attack is it's not just they got a critical hit.
Oh,
it's like a specific move in this one.
Okay.
I think it sort of went back and forth for a while in the Final Fantasy games before it became like you have just a chance for the regular attack to critical hit. It was like a separate thing on a table. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me if that's even true. I don't honestly fully remember because I'm old and my head for numbers is not super good. Because I haven't looked under the covers of these games. I'm not privy to their secrets. All right. Let's try another Gravica and see if it works. It did not. Okay. Then we are just going to drop a comment on it. So, let's go for it.
When did we get into Spaghetti Land? When we went into the tree.
Yeah, I guess that's supposed to be like twisty roots and things, but it does look a little bit vermicelli.
Man, that one crystal went out real fast.
We hit it with a spell that reduced its health to 1/8 of its maximum.
Ah.
So it helps.
Yeah.
Okay, so that worked. I just don't want the crystal on the bottom to be the last one because I think it'll just keep doing Quake over. Well, okay, our hand has been forced. We gotta kill that one.
Target acquired.
Actually, since I can cast Float, maybe the Earth Crystal isn't that bad. So let's see. Float thyself.
Everybody get up.
Get on up.
and heal.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Ferris, go faster.
Ferris is already going as fast as she can. Okay, we're all off the ground, which means now, ideally... oops. Okay. So, I don't know if both these guys are immune to gravity or what, but we'll just...
Can't hurt to try.
Yeah, just keep giving it a shot. If you notice, these guys get a little bit more well-defended every time we kill one. Which is kind of a pain in the neck.
Yeah.
Just change Lena's staff. Also, I should be healing.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that.
I don't know when Golem's going to run out. Let's see. Comment. We will just re-up Golem while I'm thinking about it. Oh no, that one does Aqua Breath. That's also bad.
Everybody, focus. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it's bad for Chachi. Okay, less of that, please and thank you.
Ferris.
Yeah, we just gotta dive on this thing and hope we can kill it. Because we're not healing through Aqua Breath. Okay. Now we can breathe.
Okay.
First things first. Let's give ourselves a health buffer. Let's see. Phoenix down.
She's no longer floating.
Which means we'll have to fix that in a second. Now I definitely have to re-up Golem because two people don't have it. So, whatever. Half MP, baby. It didn't work. Okay, maybe it's still there. Well.
Get them off the ground.
Okay.
And Lena, a little bit more healing.
Lena's fine.
Or not Lena, Ferris. Ferris needs to do more healing.
That guy's immune to Grandpa, but he's not immune to my mean cousin. Yeah, as you can see, this is also a somewhat challenging fight because, like, they just start going ham with level 3 and 4 spells if you get them low. Which means you either need to take them all out at the same time, which is hard, or you have to be able to bamboozle them. And since this one can't hurt us with Earthshaker, we've won. It's just a matter of time now. Although, notice how fast it's going. Like, that's 3 Earthshakers in, like, one of my turns, more or less. This thing will absolutely rip you in half if you can't float.
Good thing you can. Time Mage.
Yeah.
Just leaving Butts and Gallop as they are.
Yeah, because it's not going to do anything except Earthshaker.
Okay.
It's on rails now. It's hitting the same button over and over again, wondering why we're not dying. To be fair, spamming Earthshaker until the enemy dies is a good plan when you yourself are not harmed by Earthshaker. See also all those times we had Lena summon Titan. Oh, ninja scrolls and dancing for these seals is bad. That's extremely troublesome. Hi, next stuff.
We've done a bad thing, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
With the things that were crystals.
Why?
Crystals.
Why are they his? Why are they just automatically his? Like, you guys are the chosen crystal heroes. Couldn't you just jumped up and grabbed them real fast? You fucking idiots. Why are they so dumb? Why does this part suck balls?
Because Cryle.
How does the Moogle know that they're... Well, okay, there are Moogles there, right? I remember now.
But not there. Like, in the room.
Yeah. Still, the Moogles would have been like, oh my god, the forest is on fire, and shouting that telepathically might get attention. Also, Xdeath uses this line more than once, which I feel like is too many. That tells me he read it somewhere and really just likes it, and wants to use it whenever possible. Magically enhanced mineral cluster. How could you betray me?
Black.
Yeah, also, how did Cryle do that? Like, just stinky baby Cryle? Well, now Cryle is having a sad. This is the best part of the game, everybody. It's all downhill from here.
Because Cryle's getting beat up.
Yes. And bazap. So, she couldn't even say us right. Fortunately for us, Galuf's mom didn't raise no bitch. Well, there goes the crystal. Whoops.
Yeah, but now he doesn't have 4 of them. Which is probably good somehow.
It's a cold comfort, I'm going to be honest.
Uh-oh, solo.
Yeah, so it doesn't actually matter what we do here. Galuf.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, do I have to kill him? I might have to kill him.
But...
Yeah, but you can't lose this fight. You just go through it. I'm gonna gravity you right back. What do you think about that? Didn't work. Okay. Also, this is the other good song in Final Fantasy. Xdeath's theme is a bit of a banger. Or Final Fantasy V, I should say.
CB, I saw that. We're just gonna drop big guys on you, Xdeath.
We're just gonna do this until we get bored, I guess. Actually, I'm just gonna kick you with a bird. I'm just gonna hold down the A button. Okay, that... If we do have to deplete his HP, that might not be the most productive use of our time.
Yeah.
I don't think we do. I think that after he pounds on us enough, the game will get the idea, but... Yeah, this is a cutscene battle. We get to feel cool.
I mean, obviously, you've been at 0 hit points since the first round, first move.
Oops, out of MP.
Oh no.
Well,
Kick him in the shins.
Oh, for God's sake.
This doesn't seem like the best use of your flame rods.
Not against Xdeath, but... Alright, well, I guess we'll just kind of vibe here. Hope everybody's having a nice night.
Old man punching.
Please don't make me actually get all this... Oh my god, this stupid game. We get the point. Goluf is a hard ass. Alright. Time to spend some money.
Gotta spend money to make money. Or in the fight.
40 MP for an ether. Are you fucking joking? These things are 600 gold. Meaning that now I can't even cast Titan again. And here we are again. And the weird thing is, this is one of the good Final Fantasies. Like, there are games that waste your time way worse than this one.
Like, this is one fight.
There we go. He does Vacuum Wave, and then I think he hits us with some other bullshit. Yeah.
Don't you mean you'll show me your tree power?
I get it.
And then I explode.
Yep. Same.
But I die knowing he was truly owned.
One hand with the thumb up. Sticking out of the roots.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Prepare to die.
Say the line, Goluf. It probably is pronounced Galuf, isn't it? Yeah, in a just world, we would get an honest-to-goodness remaster of Final Fantasy V where Goluf is just like 6'10" and just picks Xdeath up and gives him the burning hammer or something. Yeah, if this were a real battle, everybody would be really dead. Unfortunately, it's the other kind of battle where there are actual consequences. You can tell she cares because she used extra exclamation points. You know, the name Terry Pratchett was getting tossed around a little bit recently, and I just want to remind everybody that he postulated a number of times in his books that using more than one exclamation point was a sign that someone was mentally unsound. I just want to sort of draw a circle around that statement, and then draw a circle around a sign at our local grocery store that has a sandwich counter, and they have a little note to their employees that has like 30 exclamation marks on it. And remember, Terry Pratchett's threshold for 100% completely insane was 5.
So Lena's getting close here.
Nope.
I like how they're actually, using the tools that they have, rather than just going, oh no, he's dead.
Damn it. And our consolation prize is this baby. Can we go?
Yeah, just leave.
Cryle, we need to go. Can't leave without you.
Get up.
I sincerely don't remember what to do here. Okay, I think she's coming too.
That would suggest yes.
Grandpa is calling.
Ring ring.
Stop being a pussy. Yeah, we already tried Phoenix Down. Didn't work out too well.
It's like, look, Phoenix Down only works so well. And Galuf got really owned. Like, he was very far in the negatives.
Galuf has declared bankruptcy.
Hopefully she also received Galuf's things.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Actually, do worry about it. He was wearing an elf cape.
Yeah. kind of worried about it.
We gotta go to Xezat Castle.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Eddie. Like, at least they tried. This is just to show, okay, it's not going to work because he just got owned so hard, but...
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah. Versus, oh no, they're dead. Rest in peace. And like, you've got Phoenix Downs. You want to try something? Nope. Nope, it's a cutscene. Nope.
Unfortunately, he got me right in the squealy spooch.
And now that's 2 kingdoms down a king. In the span of like a day.
Yeah, we're really knocking them out of the park today. Alright, well, time to assign Cryle her job. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and just get her started on Time Mage.
I mean, she technically should be what Galuf was.
Yeah, she has all the stuff that Big Galuf can do. Okay, Morningstar.
We're doing great if the goal is regicide.
It's true. Okay, yeah, there's the elf cape. We're fine.
Good.
Bye, Galuf.
Good.
Nobody fucking cares. Okay, well, the first thing to do is have a nice nap. We're all tired.
God, you're still level 1 Dragoon.
Dragoon levels up very slowly.
Yeah, no kidding. Chicken knife?
We've also been running a lot. We haven't been getting a whole lot of job points because I haven't been wanting to waste my time. I can grind later when we're not streaming. Probably on Saturday. Yeah, not every class has the same number of levels as well. It's weird. Let's get a couple of these. We're still at 30 ethers. That should be fine. Well, no, Xezat Castle is really long. There we go.
That's the sign of good writing, though.
What is?
When a game gets you caring about someone so much that you still feel their loss years down the line.
Yeah. Hello? Stop being locked!
Let me in, I want the chicken.
Shouldn't be raising my voice. It'll open when it opens. It's gonna be there. Well... With 20 minutes, I'm going to be honest, we're not going to finish Xezat's Castle, so we are going to end a little early, which means we need to find somebody to host.
Frost is doing a game called The Forgotten City, which, as far as I understand, is a former Skyrim mod turned original game. That sounds pretty neat, so I'll send on over to Elegant Frost.
If you enjoyed your time here, consider following. We'd love to see you back.
Yeah, thank you all for coming, and we'll see you next time.
Good night.